Greetings. Good evening, everybody. Hi. It is now about 2:30 in the morning here in Tokyo, and I thought I would take you on another one of the series of live streams I've been doing with you, walking Sunday nights in central Tokyo someplace, because during this time, Sunday evenings, the whole city is just the quietest as it can be, and at 2:30 in the morning, it can't get any quieter than this. We're in Tsukishima, or Tsukuda, which is an island, just about 10 minutes away from Ginza. Not too far away from where I live, and I thought I would show you this local place. I've been here before, but the alleys here are so extraordinary. A lot of them have nagaya, old row houses in alleys that have been surviving since the I don't know, 30s. Just a long, long time. And you can get here on the Oedo line and the Yurakucho line. I think this is exit 6. Exit 6, yeah, here. And if you come up from this exit, you get into Tsukuda. So let's get started. The alleys here are legendary. If you do walk this direction, which is exit 7, you'll get to Monja Street. And Monja Street, we've been here before. You can get Tokyo's famous teppanyaki cuisine. This is the last convenience store we're gonna see for a while, because where we're going, you're about to enter 75 years ago. It's gonna be really cool. I put a map in the description so you can go and check out this area. In the center of Tsukuda, and I'll tell you a little bit about the history as we go along, is a red bridge, which is so picturesque. That is the link to this bridge, and we're gonna be there in about 5 minutes from now. It's so peaceful at this time of night. And I'm always, quite often up at this time because I'm editing video, because it's so quiet and peaceful, and it's nice to be able to take a break on a Sunday night. Warren K's in the house, 12:30 p.m. lunchtime in Toronto. It's the witching hour in Tokyo. Now, there are loads of alleys here. Here's one, but we're gonna pass this one. This one looks too safe. Let's keep going. There are lots of alleys in Tsukishima as well, and another night, I'll come and do the alleys over there, because they're just as interesting, if not more interesting, than Tsukuda. But this area is so beautiful during the day. It's just at night, it's so different. It's one of many areas with really interesting alleys. All right, we'll start with this one. This one's level 2 out of 5. It's always a little creepy at night. You're the only one around here. Is that Jennifer French I saw chiming in? Hey, Ado, how you doing? Ado from Netherlands. Hi, John, finally catch a live stream. Keep safe in the alleys. Get something to drink. All right, I'll try to get something before I leave here. There's a vending machine over there. Jennifer French here, it's in here, Drink Fund. Thanks for the Densu's live stream. You're very welcome. Today we saw an old building from the 1960s. That was very historic. That was a good live stream earlier. I was there in 1993. Whoa. It hasn't changed that much, has it? Look at this. Sunday night. all of the parking areas are empty too. This is a one-car parking spot. So they've made this whole parking computer and everything just for one car. And from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., it's 100 yen for every hour. So it'd be for 12 hours, 1,200 yen or $12. It's pretty pricey. I know a cheaper one in the area. All right, let's go. This alley is level 4 out of 5. No, this is 5 out of 5. That's so narrow. All right, let's go this way. Whoa. That's pretty narrow too. Let's see. This part of Tsukuda has a lot of alleys. Each of them will take you to the same place. This one's not so bad. In between here are houses, and people have been living this close together since the Showa era. A lot of these buildings are... Oh, there's a nice looking alley here. Hey, Air to the Ron's here. Are there many electric car charging stations? Not here, but they're increasing quite quickly here in Tokyo. And Dimi DM writes in here, drink a beer for my birthday. All right, if we can find a beer vending machine, I'll get one. Happy birthday, by the way. All right, let's go through a couple of alleys. That one looks too tame. Let's get that level 5. No talk of Slender Man, okay? It's not cool. This was level 5. Oh my gosh, okay, let's do this. All right, everybody just be quiet. Respect the neighbors. We're out. Oh, that's level 5 out of 5. That's pretty narrow. I like this alley. This one is really nice. You can see there was somebody who had flowers out. All of the doors were really close together. I like how people have the trees and plants outside. Very homey. Hey, Ranjit's here. How you doing? Air to the Ron going quadruple 1. Very cool. Look at this little shrine here. Wow. The festival here in Tsukuda, Tsukuda is the name of this neighborhood, is one of the most colorful in Tokyo. Now Tsukuda, we're in the center. There's the red bridge I was telling you about. Tsukuda's history goes back all the way to the Edo period. This was basically just a rock, all right? This was an island in the middle of Tokyo Bay, right off of the Sumida River. And this island was only approachable by ferry from the mainland. And living here in the alley, living here were, oh, I got a light. Living here were Osaka fishermen, and the fishermen would I guess they separated the Osaka people separately. They couldn't go on into Edo, and they would catch the fish for the shogun, for Tokugawa. They lived here. I know that because there's a sign there that told me. And because, they had that Osaka culture, it was pretty colorful here. It was different than Edo. They had their own kind of, I don't know, characteristics, lifestyle here on Tsukuda. This is an original, very solid ground. But Tsukishima, which is the station that we started before, is actually soft ground. It's all man-made. That that came in, I guess, the end of the Edo period or Meiji period, and then they've been extending Tokyo out into Tokyo Bay for the last 150 years. A lot of man-made islands. But this is an original rock, so it's pretty hard ground. That's why you have a lot of high-rise apartments that have been here for 30, 40 years, because they could build it on the solid ground on this island. And if you look from the river, it looks like a little mini Manhattan, because there's a ton of skyscraper mansions. When we say mansions, we say condos or apartment buildings in one really very tight area. And these mansions here, or condos, are called River City 21. And I often come down here. There's some nice shops, supermarkets, and a nice post office there. And this is the sign I was telling you about, the history of Tsukuda. From the Edo period. This canal here has been here for hundreds of years as well. There's also a shrine in the center, and maybe if we're lucky and we get to 700 likes, I'll take you there, because it's even creepier. We're gonna need 700 likes for that. Hey, John Poe's here. Detroit here, missing Japan so much. You'll be back here soon. And Matt Newcomb, first time being able to catch you live, so here's a little super chat. Here's a super chat to celebrate. Thank you, Matt. Awesome. There's a vending machine. I'll see if I can get something over there. Just a little bit. Hey, Alex Shozo's here as well, from Berlin. Look at that old mailbox here, and then you can see this alley. This is a street, not quite an alley, but we're gonna get into some older alleys. There's a nice one that I'm gonna take you on the left side over here. The scaffolding that you see here is actually, this building is a U, or sento. So a lot of the residents, when they didn't have baths back about 50 years ago, they didn't have indoor plumbing, you could go to the public sento underneath here. And you can tell because this building has a really big chimney, a high chimney in it. It's a public bathhouse. It's closed now. You can see it says men and women, so you'd be able to go in there. There's the shrine. I'm not going there until we get like 700 likes, because it's really scary. I need courage. All right, let's get moving. It's so deserted. Papan writes in, hello from India. How you doing? At the end of the street there are some of the antiquities from the shrine. I believe that's the omikuji, not omikushi, the omikoshi, the portable shrine. We'll take a look at that after we walk around the streets and the alleys a little bit more. We'll work our way there. All right, this is a very traditional street here. This alley. It's a little bit wider, but there's something I want to show you here of historical significance, and I'm whispering because I don't want to disturb the local neighbors. Everyone's asleep. Do you see this here? This is an old water pump. I get a light here. I'll turn it on. Hold on a second. This is an old water pump from back in the, I don't know, Taisho era, a long time ago when there wasn't any plumbing into the houses, where people would come in. And it's hard to find these in Tokyo, but you can hand pump the water and it still works. I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna make some noise. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with it, but you can't get the water to come out. All right, let's get out of here. Don't want to bring attention to myself. That's a pretty creepy alley. I'm gonna stay away from there. Hey, we got a new member, Ted T. Welcome, new traveler. Thanks for joining, Ted. Hey, Mo B's here, Moe. Konnichiwa, John. Konnichiwa, Moe. Japanese, we would say Moe. Oh, it's just a little playground. Oh, so, okay, this is the bridge, Tsukishima Bridge, that goes over the Sumida River. All right, we're gonna wrap around now, show you another alley, and take you to where the old shrine is. We're getting closer to 500 likes. Again, if we can get to 700 likes, I'm gonna show you a, what is it, like 600-year-old shrine. It's pretty crazy. I'm saying that to build up the anticipation. Again, it's about 2:45 in the morning. Hey, Danny's here. How you doing? Oh, there's the shrine. There's the portable shrines up ahead. It is interesting, isn't it? People leave their stuff outside. Again, this is such a quiet, really, really good neighborhood to live in. It's hard to find apartments here in this area. I was about 10 years ago. A friend's mother was working at a real estate agency. Oh, that's that really scary alley from before. It was about 10 years ago. My friend's mother found, I was looking for new apartments before I moved to my older place. It was longer than that. And she had found an apartment inside of here in Tsukuda. And I went to go check it out. It's really, really narrow inside there. It's very, very, a little bit darker. But the thing is, the walls are so thin. The neighbors are very, very close. Thought I heard something. The neighbors are very, very close to you. So that is something I think that, whoa, somebody's here. See a tourist too. That's something that I decided not to do it because the rent was a little bit expensive. Yeah, it's very nice. It's not a zombie, it's okay. Wow. So you can see, this is beautiful. So this is the portable shrine used in the festival. And it's on display here at the end of the street, which is really cool. So you have some of the shrine's antiquities that you can see in here in the middle of the night. Check that out. And this omikoshi is very nice. That's I don't know if that's solid gold, but I know it's gold plated. So something of great value up there. Very interesting. It's the only person awake at this time besides us. Oh, they're moving fast. So this is the end of the street here. Again, it's completely deserted. I thought this would be a great place for Kanai to dance. Just to dance right there, and I'll film her with a couple of cameras. It's a pretty wide open space. Guy was the lookout. Really? All right, we're about 100 legs away from the shrine. So while you guys are thinking about what to do, which is not really requiring much thinking, just click the like button. I'm gonna get a drink. No, it's not gonna be anything hardcore like Red Bull. Not exactly what you want to buy in the middle of the night. Okay. Wow. Here's a vending machine. This looks like an old liquor shop. It's like all coffee and stuff. I'm not really into any of this. Pickle. That looks interesting. Pickle. It's got milk in there. That's good for before going to bed. Coffee's not gonna do it. All right, better get some pickle. Pickle. It's Pickle Man. Oh, there's another vending machine over here. It's a small one. All right, let's try this pickle. TCF, it's not that kind of milk. Oh, pickle's pretty interesting. It's sweet, like a sweetened milk, like a candy milk. Like a very light yogurt drink, yeah. Thought I saw something. It's not pickle milk. All right, let's keep going. All right, we're just, like 50 likes away from going to the shrine. So hurry up and click the like button, okay? Come on. Stop playing around. Hey, Farhan, welcome. Farhan's a new traveler. Tony P's in the house. That's why it's so quiet. How you doing, Tony? Hope it's a lot brighter where you are. All right, I'm gonna go around this way. I know you're not behind me. I can feel your presence. Alright, we're at 700 likes. I'm gonna go to the shrine now. Make a right here. Thought I heard something. This is pretty scary. I don't really want to go to the shrine. Do I have to go to the shrine? It's a centuries-old shrine. All right, you know what? Before I do that, I'm just going to show you where we are. This is Tsukuda, this island here. We're here on the edge where the Samina River is. And I started here at Tsukishima Station. And we've walked through the alleys in this area. Here's the Red Bridge. And this is the tip. Kanai danced here. This is a place where I often like to go to relax. And we're gonna walk around. And here's the shrine. Sumiyoshi Shrine, which is very old. But I'm kind of not wanting to go there. It's kind of very scary. All right, let me show you the river before I make my way. Wow, there's nobody here. Even Tokyo Tower's lights are off. Wow. Spaceboat's asleep. Or it's underwater, I don't know which. Alright, let's get out of here. You know what, the best way to do it is just to do it. Don't cry about creepy shrine. It's actually a very beautiful shrine, just really, really old, and at this time of night, it's not exactly the best place to be hanging out. Hey, Johnny Gonzalez is here wishing me well. Thanks, Johnny. Stay safe, John. Big hug from my family to you and Kanai. Yeah, Kanai went to bed like 5 hours ago. She's crazy. All right, you see the red torii gate right there? That's where it starts. We're gonna make a right and just walk through here quickly. Whoa. Thought I saw something. All right, this way. All right, I might. Somebody coming. Don't walk down the center. Mr. Das, my bicycle is at the end of the street. I'm not gonna run. Oh, good, the gate's closed. Oh no, the gate's not closed. Oh, the bicycle rider stopped there. Give a bow. It's a beautiful shrine. Show some respect. All right, let's get out of here. Whew. It's so quiet in there. Well, there's a nice dark alley. I think I'm gonna skip this one. You can hear the houses cracking. That's what really creeps me out. I don't know if you can, this mic is picking it up, but I can hear the cracking of the houses every now and then, and that kind of... There's a guy there. Freaked me out. Didn't expect anybody to be there. And then he was there. I don't think any bad people are here. If you're a bad person, you don't come here. You go to like Ginza or something, Kabukicho. You don't come here. It's a good people place. Oh my gosh, that was really, gave me a heart attack. It was right there. Yoko-san, be careful not to take any ghosts with you from the shrine at night. You mean they follow you? Peter Nankura, ring the bell. I'm not ringing the bell, Peter. Kim S., thank you for risking your life for us. You're very welcome. It does feel like I am doing that. Hey, Cheryl, MP's here. These walks remind me of the videos, night walks, BK before Kanai. Oh yeah, the before Kanai midnight live streams were really fun. Now all you need is a good cream pasta. I think that 7-Eleven might have something. I think that 7-Eleven might have something. Oh God, seeing somebody back there really creeped me out. Oh yeah, I want to ring the bell. Wake up 1,000 people. They probably think it's a fire or something. All right, here's my bike. I'm not gonna ring the bell. I'll ring this bell. No, I'm not even gonna ring my bell. That's just rude. It's a pretty weak bell too. Oh, see, it's a very, very weak bell. All right, I'm leaving my bike here. Oh, look at this little park. Stop sign. Wow, it's pretty creepy. Just leave the bike there for a little bit. Anyone have any questions? It works. I like that. Your water fountains all over the city. I'm not ringing the bell. Stop telling me to ring the bell. Hey, Alexander, new traveler, welcome. There's a monster in there. Oh, I found the flex capacitor. Oh, look at that. When I got close to it, it turned on. This is the flex capacitor peach juice. Did you see that? When I walked close to it, the light went on. It was dimmed. It's pretty cool. Let's go down this alley. Seems like the smart thing to do. Does this light go on? No, it's not. Someone's always watching you. Let's keep going. That's super interesting. I got a small light here. They've done some construction and removed one of the Nagaya. And there's a big space here. That's interesting. That means they're gonna build something in its place. I thought that said spy house. Sky house. Whoa, auto light. Freaky. All right, this is still Tsukuda on this side. This is one of the new apartment complexes. I kind of prefer the older Nagaya, but they have been building quite a lot, removing some of the older. Oh, look at that! They have some of the history of Tsukuda right here, a little old boat. But they have been removing some of the older buildings just because of earthquake proofing and putting in new ones. But a lot of the old ones still remain behind. And I'm just afraid that one day they're not going to be there anymore. So it's good to record the history, even if it's a live stream here, walking through the town. Hey, Alexis is here. How you doing? Hey, John, how's it going? Get something from the vending machine on me. You got it. Oh, there's another one. London B, you're not following me. All these people in the chat going, oh, I'm behind you. Look at the ghost. Oh, don't turn to your left because the ghost's there. Oh my gosh, there's a zombie following you. That's the best you can do. Want to freak me out? Actually fly to Tokyo and then tap me on the shoulder. All right? Anything less than that, not enough. Look at this. This is an old yakitori shop here. That's an old barber shop. I like the family businesses, the old businesses that have been around for a while. Oh, that shack right there is the old yakitori shop right there. Billowing smoke in the evenings. But I'm afraid that they might not be around anymore because of the pandemic. Mr. Das, I'm going to do an in-person super chat after the pandemic. You know, speaking of which, some people have done that. It's a little bit unusual. I remember somebody stopped me and put 500 yen in my hand and go, here's an in-person super chat, go buy something. And I'm holding the 500 yen and I said, okay. So we went, I forget when the live stream was. I think it was a couple of years ago. So we took it into a convenience store and bought some drinks with it. And it was in the summer, I believe it was pretty hot. That was so nice though. Yeah, Mr. Das, we are waiting for you in Tokyo. Yeah, that'll be great. It's interesting though, you know, in chat, I mean, it's not like, you know, I'm okay, you can do it. I'm grateful, but it's kind of weird. It's like, here's my Suica card. Can I super chat you electronically? I don't think that's possible. We're back at Tsukishima Station. And another night, I want to do this again, but I want to take you next time to the other side. That's Tsukishima. This is Monja Street. And I actually have gone down there at night with you. One of the best melon pan shops is on this street as well. And the alleys on the left and the right of Monja Street, and we're so late, that's when the garbage trucks are coming around. The alleys on the left and the right of Monja Street are so scenic, and they're dying out really quickly. You can see the skyscraper right in the middle of your screen. That is brand new, came up about a year ago, and it took out a lot of really good Nagaya, but it can house like 1,000 people, so maybe not a bad thing here. Warren K writes in here, have you and Kanai seen a ghost in Japan? I have. Silhouette is a new traveler. Silhouette, welcome. Peter, Nankaro, ringing the bell will not get rid of the ghosts. Who told you that? Who told you that? And Spidey6180, welcome, new traveler. You don't ring the bell and get rid of the ghosts. That wakes the ghosts up, and then they attach on you, and when you get home, then they detach and attack your wife in bed. Who teaches you this stuff? Ham is here. Snack on the way. Thanks, Ham. That's a good one. It's a little bit late to be eating. Even the McDonald's is closed. McDonald's is closed. Okay, so I saw a ghost when I first came to Japan. I lived in a place called Okazaki. Was the first hometown. My first hometown was Okazaki. And in Okazaki, I lived 50 meters, I'm not joking, 50 meters next to Okazaki Castle. Can you still hear me? Okazaki Castle was where Tokugawa Ieyasu, the shogun, was born, in Okazaki Castle, and the water from his first bath was drawn from the well that was 50 meters, I think it might have been even closer, to my house from my window. And one night, before I saw the ghost, it was a lead up to it. I've told this story before. The water faucet I was living in a very small 1K apartment, but the water faucet would go on in the middle of the night. I would wake up at 2, 3 in the morning, and the water was on. And it wasn't just a drop, it was on, all right? And I don't know, I just thought maybe there was an earthquake or, something wasn't tightened on there. So I would just turn it off. I wasn't thinking, it was usually in the middle of the night, right? So you don't think about it. This went on for a couple of weeks. It was so long ago, 1998. And I remember one night in the middle of the night, I just got up and I could hear the water on, and I was going to stand up to go and turn the faucet off, but in front of me, I could see an outline of a woman, I believe crying. It scared the out of me, and I froze and I didn't move for what must have been like an hour. Wow. And the water was on the whole time. And the only thing I can think of, it wasn't an evil ghost. I believe it was a way of communication, and somehow the water was coming on from tears, and the ghost was a woman, and I believe it symbolized tears. And I remember being shocked for a very long time. Eventually, the ghost went away, and I guess it was from me acknowledging that she was there. I don't know. And then I went up, I turned off the water, and I didn't go back to sleep. And the next day, I did not want to go back to my apartment, but I eventually did, and I never saw the ghost again. But I did not end up moving as a result of it. I was teaching at an English school there. Yeah, this was, and I've walked by that apartment since then, but it was very scary. And I can't even recall. I guess it's been 23 years ago, So in my mind, I think it's a lot more vivid than it really was. I'm pr- I'm I know I saw something. But I'm saying pretty sure. I mean, did I see a ghost? I'm pretty sure. Meaning I know I did, because you can feel it, and I didn't move. It was the outline, the shape of a woman crying. Oh, it gives me the creeps thinking about it. So after you see something like that, you know that there's something going on here that deeper than there's some supernatural stuff in the world. Okay, I don't I don't know how to explain it to you. Just it deeply affected me. But this is what I learned from it. All right, no harm came to me as a result of this. Nothing bad happened. Um, I wasn't destroyed or ripped apart. It wasn't a horror movie. So I don't think it's an evil thing if you do see a ghost. All right. I think we maybe play it up too much in the movies, but that changed me quite a bit. Again, it was like in the middle of the night. So, but after that, after the sighting, the water never turned on again. Maybe the ghost went to another apartment. I don't know. I never saw the ghost again. But I really would like to go back to Okazaki Castle and ask some of the people there some of the history of the castle. It's a recreation of the castle, again from the 17th century. I'm curious to know if anybody was killed or any women. Maybe they have some drawings of people. I don't know. Maybe there's a way for me to identify who it was, and then maybe go to the shrine there, because there's a shrine by the Okazaki Castle, and give a small prayer for the spirit of the ghost, I guess. You always show respect. Even when we went past the shrine, I did bow. You don't know who's watching. You can't say for sure what the supernatural is thinking, and it just makes sense to just show respect at all times, right? It just, to me, makes sense. David Lee is in the house from Hong Kong. How you doing, David? I appreciate that. And Muzaza. Muzazu, sorry. Welcome, a new insider. I actually have some travel notes that's coming in the beginning of March from a trip to Kochi. Some inside information on that trip when I went to go film the Yuzuko show. Talking about that ghost story really bring back some pretty creepy memories. I don't think I could walk through those alleys again, but I'm going to have to because my bicycle's over there. So let's do this. You have one more alley in you? Can you guys do one more alley? All right, we're gonna do one more alley. Oh my gosh, bad memories. I was surprised. After I finished at Okazaki in 1998, I took a job with the same company to help turn around. So I became kind of a turnaround manager for the school, going to schools that had big problems or somebody got fired, and I would turn it around. And they sent me to Hiroshima for the next job. So I went to go live in Hiroshima the first time for only 3 months. And I used to walk past the Genbaku Dome, or the Atomic Bomb Dome, several times a week, going in to eat in the restaurants or going to meet friends, and I would walk past there every single time. And it really moved me to walk past that Atomic Bomb Dome. I'm sure there's lots of ghosts in the city of Hiroshima. If people ask me where my favorite city to live in was, I will say Hiroshima. I just really loved that city, the people, the food, the vibe. Everything is there. The weather's nice. Protected with the inlet sea and Shikoku on the island. There. Hey Shane, that red colored super chat will keep me warm through this next alley. I appreciate it. All right, did we go through this one? I think we went through this one. All right, let's do this. David Kimura, keep me company. Oh, there's some stairs here. Okay. That's the guy. That's the guy who was sitting over there by the shrine before. He looked at me. He's gone. Got his hat pulled down. I didn't think he had a face. All right, you know what? Seems like the smartest thing to do would be go down another alley. All right, let's do this. Boy, it's really clean. Look at the door. This one's beautiful. Wow. I didn't expect this here. There's a tree. What? That's amazing. There's a tree. Wow. I'm gonna touch the tree. Guardian deity of children. This Jizo, guardian deity of children, conveys the image of the Buddhist chief priest Tsukuda, who resided at Ueno Kanji Eiji Temple during the 1715 1738. Wow. That's why it's so clean. Wow, it's nice. Can you see the tree? That's amazing. I can see the tree in the middle there. That's so amazing. I didn't know about that. Yeah, I can see the branches of the tree. Do you see it? Up there? It's very hard to see. You can just make it out. That's amazing. It's in between all of these houses. Wow. That is awesome. I love this neighborhood. That's why it's so clean, because there's a temple in the middle there. Wow. All right, my bicycle's over here. There are some extraordinary stories in the city of Tokyo. I love living here because every time you think maybe there's not enough content, you find another amazing story. Or you find something that just blows you away historically. Just like today. Today in a live stream, I went over to Tsukiji, an area not too far from my house, and I introduced Tange Shinzo's creation, the headquarters for Dentsu, which is the largest advertising agency in the world. That live stream, walking around that building, is fascinating because in the 1960s, that was the image of a future Tokyo, this building. Now, they made huge compromises, probably because of budget, on this building. But what it remains behind is an abandoned building in the center of Tokyo, right near Ginza, of the world's biggest advertising agency. And we walked around it today, and that was fascinating. I don't know if you haven't seen that live stream, check it out. All right, I'll see you on Discord, okay? Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Well, we did an hour. Again, click the like button if you do like this. I will do another Sunday night midnight walk, which is Sunday morning in the US. Good morning. For me, I'm going to bed. It'll be Monday. It's actually already March 1st here. See everybody. Thanks, Shane.